Eliezer Scheinman, please come down to the main office. Eliezer Scheinman to the main office, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to chance that. Hello? Who's in the class?
Mikey, how'd you got here?
Mikey, where is everybody?
I think there's some thing right now. I have no idea. I just came, so.
All right. Do you know the password and stuff for the Indiegogo?
Nope.
You don't? Try BA99, BA99.
Okay.
And if not, please call somebody and try to make it happen. I've got a guest speaker coming, and I'm giving a grade today.
Okay. We couldn't figure out how to do the prizes.
So please get open the link to try to get me the link to the crowdfunding. I just searched for it. I can't find it, and I need that to happen ASAP.
Okay, hold on. I just gotta get onto it.
All right, hurry, because I've got somebody waiting to join the meeting.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, walk me through what you're doing.
I'm trying to get on right now. What's going on? Where the hell
All
is
right. Who is this? Where were you?
I was doing some. Where is everyone?
I don't know. You're having a grade today, so I've got a friend who's joining the meeting who's going to talk to you about crowdfunding campaigns.
What? Call Shimsho. My phone's dead, bro. You call him. I don't have his number. What's going on? Oh! There's debate. Oh, there's a debate. Got a debate. There's a debate today.
All right.
That's why.
Do you have the information to get into the crowdfunding campaign?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it in? All right. Please screen share when you get it.
So who's this guy we're talking to today?
All right. So my friend Daniel Gindis is going to join our class. He is doing he's a communications major. He does Model UN stuff, and he works on a lot of crowdfunding campaigns.
Oh,
The other day, he tried to hire me for some Facebook work, and it almost worked out, but then they stopped doing the Facebook portion. It's interesting. Maybe he'll tell you about it.
Maybe.
Basically,
We would need help on that, actually. We're making a Facebook page as well.
so he's a great guy to talk to. I hope he'll be here.
Okay, I want to talk.
And if not, get a couple more bites of food down your throat. I guess you're gonna be the one talking, so you might as well be full.
We need some bank accounts though.
So I guess that's probably not gonna happen right now. But yeah, we need to get that. Unless you want to give me the money.
Link it to you.
Well,
I mean, I don't recommend that because then I'm getting your money
yeah, that would not be great.
and I might spend it, but it's a good backup plan.
Yeah. The only thing we have left is the bank account and the items. I can't figure out how to do it.
Where did Aaron go?
He had to use the restroom.
Use the restroom.
It says that I can put in like a price and then an item, but I can only do one.
All right.
So it doesn't make sense.
Daniel, hello.
Huh? Who?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Hello.
Now we can hear you.
Right, you have to hear it. Yeah.
All right, this is Aaron Muradi. Aaron, this is Daniel Gindis, and please explain your project. He's going to help you out.
All right, basically, is he on the screen?
Can you see him?
No.
No.
Hi, this is Daniel. If I'm speaking, then I jump to the screen, I guess.
All right, what's up?
Hello.
So basically, we're running a crowdfunding campaign to raise money for a mixtape promoting Jewish culture. That's basically like what it is.
Okay.
So basically, the way we marketed it is that you know how you, like when you put up a crowdfunding campaign, you put a video, right?
Right.
So we decided that as part of our video, we put out our debut single, and we're gonna make a video for our song as part of like our campaign.
Mm-hmm.
To show you what we could do with $0. So we made the song, filmed the video with $0. So the video is going to be like released next week. So we put the song out to generate some buzz first, so people will be hyped for the video, and we're going to bring a video out after. So we just want some tips on like, what do you think we should do?
Right, am I putting this on?
Do you guys have the link that you can send us?
What, the song?
For the page, what Mikey's working on.
I don't know.
Daniel,
I think Mikey.
I'll give you a second to digest that. Why don't you give over a real quick introduction about what you do, and then we'll pick up the conversation.
All right.
Right.
Thank you, Professor Kip. But I can't see the classroom though.
It's just this right now. A lot of kids are at debate, so we're short today.
All right. The class. Okay. Well, hello.
Aaron is the project manager also.
Yeah. Also, Joe's here. James is here.
James is in the music department. But Daniel, just
Okay. So.
take it away.
Okay. So my name is Daniel Gindis. I work in crowdfunding, among other things. I'm currently the marketing manager of a campaign that's live right now, and I wanted to tell you and whoever else is there. I can give you critique on your campaign if I see it, and if not, I can give you some general pointers that
Yeah.
make better
Like
campaign.
social media, how to spread it, like stuff like that.
I mean, how much money are you guys trying to raise?
3,500 around. Yeah, 3,500.
Okay, so I would say this. First of all, do we have a campaign page that we can see? Is it mostly populated already?
It's not out yet. We're in the process of putting it out.
You mean you're still putting together the text?
Yeah. We just need to like put a few final touches. It's almost done.
Basically, we have a music video / pitch video.
How is the pitch video?
So it's literally in like the final stages. Like, yeah, it's 90% done. It just needs to get finished. Charlie's in like AP Calc, and he's also charged the video, so he's had like math tests and APs coming up. Like whatever, he's just kind of busy.
He's not here right now.
So whatever, we're finishing that. Once we finish the video, we can go live with the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Guys, use this time to ask for questions. Ask questions.
How do we create buzz? Like, how do you get more people to like see it?
Okay, so I would say for buzz, there's 3 levels. The first thing is friends and family. How many of you are working on this?
Kind of all of us.
Like 10 days.
And in our first night, after we put our song on SoundCloud, within 24 hours, we had like 300 views.
We're almost at 400 now. When we released it,
that was just like sourcing out to like our friends, people that
Listen.
directly.
Okay, so okay, that's really great. It's good to have reach. I would suggest for a bit of pre-campaign, let people know a few days before your campaign is going live. Use your school newspaper. If you guys have any links to shuls, to whatever, I don't know what your goal is. Like your campaign, it's a video for what? Is there a good cause? Is it just helping guys like young artists get music out? What's your
Daniel? Can you elaborate on that?
On which part?
Cause, the pitch, like what you're doing this for, the story.
Oh, as in, can they elaborate?
No. Can you elaborate on how important it is to have a message and what type of message?
I mean, yeah. It's listen, for a Kickstarter campaign, people like to feel like they're good people. It's important that that they feel that they're helping a good cause, and for this reason, helping young artists get out there, young Jewish artists. The Jewish angle, I think, you should push really hard.
We want to say there's not enough Jewish music out there, and that we kind of want to bring Jewish hip hop as like a thing.
Yeah, but I would suggest if one of you can take notes. I don't think you remember everything that I say, but I would say it's more than getting Jewish hip hop. You want to play on people's.
I'm gonna record this and post it to YouTube.
Heartstrings. You're still not heartstringing it. Did you make your pitch video yet?
It's almost done.
It's like in final.
Can you give us a preview? Like, tell us what you said.
I want to throw in. I think what you also need to add is not only that you did this amateur and it's decent, but that the cost of recording is so high that it deters potential artists.
Yeah, that's part
So
of it.
you want to say, we love Jewish hip hop, but we're putting it out there to create awareness to help us with the cost, because that's what the money is to do this better, right?
Part of the cause, exactly. Like releasing it, like paying the money, getting it copyrighted, distribute it, like putting it on the websites and everything.
Listen, look, the $3,500 I think should be the money to like make a demo and maybe a bit of marketing, because marketing budgets are much larger. But I think it's to get a start. Now, if you can, I would say right now, the thing with Kickstarter campaigns, the way real campaigns work is they have friends, family, and people who are given money with the purpose of buying the product, so that like serious campaigns get funded within the first 24 hours. Because again, there are 2 reasons to a campaign. One is to make money, and the other is to create buzz and create a presence, and then use the amount paid on Kickstarter to justify your customers then continuing your support. It's also a pre-order platform now. For you guys, because this is a business school project, and it's not a real campaign, and in that regard, I think that to get the most out of it, you should try to link up with all your communities, try to get your personal friends and family in like any other Kickstarter campaign, but turn it into a cause they're getting behind, which is helping people fund music they couldn't do otherwise. Not just Jewish hip hop. It's young people in today's, what's the word? Austerity age.
Like some healthy music that they could grow up, listen to.
Yeah, I mean, again, but it's not so much the product, because you guys, like, if you guys suck, if you're just the product, then why should they give to you? You're saying you're helping.
Can I try to clarify your point though, Aaron? He's saying it's not like about like the fact that it's Jewish music per se. It's just about the fact that like young Jewish teenagers come from a community and like it's hard to make music because it's very expensive. And if you push that angle that like we're young,
You're helping young Jewish teenagers make Jewish hip hop, and these young Jewish teenagers could not afford it otherwise. They're taking a shot at music that they couldn't take otherwise. You're helping empower, like in that way, even if you guys suck, they're still helping young Jews.
Right.
Try to do what they want to in an expensive.
I like that angle. It's a good angle.
Mikey,
Yeah, I do this professionally. That now, along with this, for the question of buzz. So for your campaign, emphasize that we want to live our dreams, and what's keeping it from us is just a few $100s, like a few $1,000s to try. We might not be great. We might. Now, interpersonal talking and tapping your networks is very, very important. You got to have this announced at all of your shuls with your names. You need to have second and third rings, and you should make a cause. And again, your message here is like your music may be good, but your message is help young Jewish artists afford their own track. That will get you talked about in shuls. You should make yours. How many people are in your school?
Like 200, not a lot.
200. That's great. If any of them, what's the minimum pledge?
I think it was like 15.
Okay, go for it. Make a $5 pledge. $5 for a digital version.
Seven.
And what do they get for 7?
They get the download, right? They get like a legit download to the download of our single, like the download, like the file.
Okay, lovely. Make a $5 option to support the campaign for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, as in, have you looked at other campaigns?
Yeah. Some of them are really stupid, honest, and I don't know how.
For sure. Look, no. First of all, some of them get money because
in the classroom.
Yeah.
Listen,
Mikey, please step into the camera range and join the conversation.
listen. For some
I know.
campaigns are completely rigged. I've seen a campaign once that funded themselves $50,000, and once they passed 150,000, 50,000 dropped, just so that they would look like they had more support until the natural support. There's a lot of manipulation
I was
in there.
thinking in the beginning. In the beginning, I was like, let's put it in for, let's say, 5,000, and we'll throw in like $2,000 ourselves to create buzz.
That's okay. Again, depends what your goal is. See, if you're saying we're a bunch of poor artists, then it's better to not complete it for the duration of the campaign because your goal isn't making money. And as long as you haven't made money, you're supporting that people don't care about helping young Jewish artists. So it depends. Look, again, you're not selling a product because you guys aren't verified for a product. And I think that also it's not the best argument. Like if Snoop Dogg said, hey, yeah.
So I was speaking to my parents about this. I wanted to just hear their perspective on like this campaign, like this entire project. And so I was speaking to my dad about it, and he was like, fine. So like, let's say people start like donating you money, and then like what? And then like, if we don't come out with like a full album, it's kind of like, it's almost like we're just stealing people's money in a sense. Like,
Do you know how much it costs to record a full album?
A lot of money. A lot. In like a real studio with real stuff, like a lot of money.
I paid
100K.
2 weeks ago to record one song, 1,600 shekel. This is just the recording of the song before
Like
mixing.
$500.
$500 to record one song. The mixing is going to cost another $200, and if we do any retakes, it's probably going to cost another $200.
Well, that depends.
One song is $1,000.
Depends what you do, though. I personally know how to like mix it myself, sort of, a little
We've
bit.
been in-housing a lot. Very.
Listen, you can pick whatever angle you want. I'm just telling you that, listen, you should try to make a full album and make it the best that you can. I'm just saying if you're going real pro,
respond
yeah.
to James real quick, and that's James. Now that we've started this, we're gonna have to reprioritize some of our time. So we're gonna use class time to come out with more music, and we're gonna pull the class to help fill in the lyrical gaps. So we're gonna hit that angle too.
I don't want to make more music until I have the money because we're not gonna be able to put up legit stuff without like money to actually like.
Again, Kickstarter is a promise of something you're going to make. It's not something you already have. You can do, like you said, you did one song, you have a video. That's amazing.
That's all we need.
Right. So I'm saying for drumming it up, though, again, I think the angle you should take is young Jewish artists. I can't think of a better one because you guys aren't proven performers. But I think that you guys also should make an event like Kickstarter. Okay, so first thing I said, Drum up buzz with your communities. It should be announced in every shul you can get your hands on. Second, your launch time. So one is pre-campaign. Everyone knows about it. Try to get your song out there. Make it viral. Have the school play it on the speakers. Like, make this a school initiative. Number two. Great. Number two, launch party with a public launch time. Everyone needs to know when these Shabbos things go. Say, hey, these guys are going live. Do you know when you're going live?
I don't know. Next week.
Great. Let's say it's going to be in the evening. Let's say it's going to be Wednesday at 8. Everyone should be there to initially back it, maybe have a party, pick a classroom, invite some friends, have a l'chaim, and when it goes, maybe have a thank you, put Dr. Kip on the screen, have some principal, I don't know what. But make an event and a happening, invite people, get some chips. I'd say spend $50 on it, whatever else that it is.
Actually,
Everyone
yeah, but I have so much work.
think of where, think of what. The key is that people should know when this time is so they can support it from wherever they are. And everyone who will be at your event should be with the purpose of when the countdown goes. You make it all dramatic, they all fund on location. That's number 2. Okay? Number 3, what you want to look into now is Jewish newspapers and different press that you can get. Again, focus on the Jewish angle. $3,500 is not a lot of money when you're looking at it, even though it's with cheap students.
Do you really think that the Jewish newspaper will publish this? If I go to a Jewish home, do you really think they're going to put this in there?
Depends on the angle you take. Listen, I got products into a lot of interesting places, but you say, hey, listen, your story is how a bunch of young guys in one of their class, try again. Listen, I have no doubt that a lot of these Jewish papers are looking for stories like these. Hopeful stories of people trying and whatever. The key is, any paper will publish you before the campaign. Give when it launches, and give give the launch time so people know they can support it. And you want to keep pushing for interviews, newspapers. Just write a ton of them. Get some decent pitch email. I was just working it out also with Jason. Work with it with yourselves and make sure that your pitch email is something which says, hey, we are a Jewish, you guys are a story. You're a story about a bunch of young people getting together to try to do something which is very expensive and a difficult industry and make it Jewish. Jewish communities will love this. It's really nothing helps rich and middle income people feel good than giving $10 to selling and feeling good about themselves. That's what you're going to sell them. So yeah, of course people will pick it up. Radio stations should pick it up. Podcasts should pick it up. You just have to get out there, pick however many of you can answer phones and have saying power and be confident. Like I'm saying, what I told you guys, say, hey, we want to make music. It's not the only thing we're doing. We're not counting on it because you know what? You got to be rich and you got to be connected, and we're not that, but we love what we do, and we're willing to try. I know how to mix a bit, and we're going to make this economical. We want to follow our dreams. We might suck. We might be great. Help us take that step. It really is not a lot of dollars. So we're going to talk about our journey, how we got one of our classes to do it, how we got our classmates in school involved. If your whole school listens to a song on the bell, that is a radio interview. When you say our launch event at our friend's house, 50 people showed up and 150 people pledged $7 in the first minute. That's story material. To say I got inspired to write more songs by seeing the hopeful look in other people, that's radio material. And just like you guys are listening to me and you're interested, this is how everyone is going to be interested to you. But you need to own your story. See, I've convinced you on your own story.
You have, by the way.
You have, yes. Definitely have. Should we send him the link?
SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Jacob?
Absolutely, I'll take care of it.
Send him the link.
So listen, I'm happy to give you some critique on the campaign. But again, think about this like businessmen. What are you really marketing?
Right.
It's not the final product. Most people funding you.
Marketing ourselves.
Exactly. Very good. You're marketing yourselves. Your product, most people, the ones who will fund you because you're marketing you, don't care about hip hop. Yeah. You might get them into hip hop. I think you should, by the way, if your campaign goes decently, have a live performance of a song or two. Pick a place where Jews congregate. Maybe it's a shopping center. I don't know where they go.
Assemblies. They have a lot of school assemblies.
School assembly you can definitely get. I'm sure you can do that. But what about something in the street? Get the school printer, print a bunch of squares, with the campaign's URL. Also make some name for you. What's your band name?
JMO Music.
Tell him. J-Mo Music.
J-Mo Music.
J-Mo Music?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mix
Yeah.
of names.
And what's your song name?
The Inception.
What?
The Inception.
Be Inception?
Can you play that on your phone real quick?
Yeah, I could get it out in like 0.5 seconds because it's on SoundCloud.
Inception. The Inception. Basically. It's like our first song, so we called it The Inception.
Kind of makes sense.
Okay. The Inception. That's fine. Sounds like a good name for a high school hip hop
Also,
song.
our album art is pretty official. A lot of people were happy with it.
Okay. Again, I told you. You're selling you.
Yeah. You hear it?
Yeah.
Look, if I had a million tries, I'd make it a million times. You can tell by the way that I rhyme. It's really Shakespeare in disguise. Cause I got Iranian ties. I can spit Farsi, no lie. I can spit Hebrew, no lie. I could've failed if I tried. And why to Jerusalem? Start a nation where the music lives. Cleansed out real apartheid. I cannot deal with the foolishness. Yeah, please tell small lies. So as clean as a coal mine. With 23 now I'm 4-5. Back when MJ dropped.
James, jump to your part real quick.
Getting more right than Einstein on each.
Is there a chorus?
Oh, we basically decided that we weren't able to like.
Just
wait, this is our chorus.
I wanna be famous today. Joey be calling my phone. Wait, Joe, he's actually calling my phone. Let's see what he's gotta say.
Hey, yo, Amo, just finished recording my verse. Let me know what you think. Hit me back.
Step back.
By the way, is this,
Me and Watch spit this heat. Me and Mo
What's that?
is this the final mixed version?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. I think you could use a bit more reverb on the first voice, but that's just me.
I was thinking after that, I wanted
It's
to
funny.
change
It's funny because like we were sliding with the reverb and everything for like.
so long. After I listened to it, I want to change the reverb, but it was too late.
Okay, just a thought. Wait, are you guys? Is there a musical chorus in that?
So mixing a chorus and everything based on the technology, we recorded this on our phones. So we played it on we used the demo version of FL Studio.
What is the most powerful line in your song?
What is the most powerful line? There's a lot of power.
I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean by powerful?
What's the line? Listen, people like to sing along. That's why choruses are good for hip hop. By the way, you said you're hip hop. You're not rap, right?
Yeah, we're hip hop.
Okay. Hip hop has a hook. I'm not saying you have to change your song, but I'm saying that like people like to sing along.
It would have been way too much. It was not feasible. Okay, someone.
Okay.
Next song, we'll sing along.
It's not feasible. I'm just saying like there should be some parts that you know, like a line or two that like people will know to sing along with. Like all your friends, when you do it in front of the school, your friends.
I got Iranian ties. The part where I got Iranian ties.
Yeah, everyone like makes jokes about that.
Yeah, that's like.
It's interesting because that line stuck out to me too. But what's the line after that?
I could speak Farsi, no lie. I could speak Hebrew, no lie. I couldn't fail if I tried.
Okay, those should be told to people. As in, when you get your interviews, repeat those lines. Are you 100% Persian or half?
I'm full Persian.
For where? Mashhadi, Esfatani?
My dad's from Burujan and my mom's from Tehran.
Got it. Okay. Stuff to bring up. Your interview, your stories. Talk about yourselves. Stuff like that.
We'll have a Pesach line.
Anyway, for your album, I think those lines are nice. But I'm saying again, for people who are not as young or as with it, it's not an easy listen for people who. That's what I'm saying. Like the music could have made it easier.
Right.
So in this case, all the more reason that remember that you're not just selling. Like again, some people might like the songs for the song's sake. But like I think I've persuaded you already that like you want to focus on the story. But I would say if get one or two more songs that actually have musical bits, you don't need to record them. But for your live performance and also like do a cover of something that everyone knows and loves that you would have approved of.
Honestly, let's do gospel.
Okay?
I'm feeling it. I fine.
Okay, it seems other people are coming in. Anyways, listen, what I recommend for you guys, so first step, as I said, pre-campaign. Get a launch date locked, get that out, get your whole classmates, every shul in the area, Jewish newspaper, start writing them, get an official email that you guys coordinate out of. Step 2, launch party. Step 3, post-event, get yourselves out there to keep buzz. And if the sum is negligible enough, people would pay more than once. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, super good luck, guys.
Daniel, great class, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you, Dr. Kip.
Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome, Dr. Gindis.
Such a cutie, wow. Let's make one of these lives out.
Look, it's my future students. Good, they're lining up on time. Aaron, do you have any last minute remarks?
I can't get used to this.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Daniel, and I will share the
no.
with these guys later.
Yeah.
All right, adios.
No.